There is something magical about fall in America. Winding roads, golden forests, mountain views, small towns, crisp air, and landscapes that look like paintings. Welcome to the Wanderer Atlas. Today, we're exploring the best US road trips for fall foliage in 2026. Fall foliage changes every year depending on temperature, rainfall, and location. In general, northern areas change earlier, often from late September into early October. Central and mountain regions peak later, and southern routes can stay colourful into late October or even early November. So for 2026, use this guide as a planning roadmap, but always check a live foliage map close to your travel date. 1. New England. If there is one classic American fall road trip, it is New England. Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Massachusetts, and parts of Connecticut create some of the most iconic autumn scenery in the country. Vermont is famous for covered bridges, small towns, farms, maple trees, and rolling hills. Stowe, Woodstock, and Smuggler's Notch are beautiful stops. New Hampshire gives you the White Mountains, the Kankomagus Highway, waterfalls, hiking trails, and dramatic mountain roads. Maine adds coastal charm, lighthouses, Acadia National Park, and beautiful combinations of forest and ocean. The best time is usually late September to mid-October, depending on where you go. Northern areas peak earlier, while coastal areas can peak slightly later. 2. Blue Ridge Parkway. The Blue Ridge Parkway is one of the most scenic drives in the United States. It runs through Virginia and North Carolina, connecting mountain views, forests, overlooks, hiking trails, and charming towns. What makes this route special is elevation. Because the road moves through different heights, fall colours can last longer across the route. Higher elevations change first, then lower valleys follow. Great stops include Asheville, Boone, Blowing Rock, Linville Falls, Grandfather Mountain, and Shenandoah National Park if you extend north. The best time is often mid to late October, though high elevations may start earlier. 3. Great Smoky Mountains. The Great Smoky Mountains are perfect for travellers who want forest roads, mountain views, waterfalls, wildlife, and cosy cabin towns. You can explore Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Cades Cove, Newfound Gap Road, Klingman's Dome area, and nearby scenic trails. The Smokies are especially beautiful because the elevation changes create a long fall season. Higher areas colour first, while lower valleys peak later. If you want a dramatic mountain atmosphere, this is one of the best fall drives in the country. 4. Upper Peninsula, Michigan. Michigan's Upper Peninsula is underrated for fall foliage. It offers lakeshores, forests, waterfalls, cliffs, and quiet roads that feel wild and peaceful. A great route can include Marquette, Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, Taquamenon Falls, Porcupine Mountains, and scenic Lake Superior drives. The colours can be intense, especially with bright forests meeting deep blue water. The best time is usually late September to early October. Because this region is far north, colours can arrive earlier than many other places. 5. Adirondacks, New York. The Adirondacks offer mountain lakes, forest roads, small towns, and peaceful autumn scenery. Lake Placid is a great base, especially if you want lakes, hiking, scenic drives, and mountain views. Routes around Saranac Lake, Tupper Lake, and the High Peaks region can be stunning. The Adirondacks are less crowded than some New England areas, but still give you classic fall beauty. Plan for late September into mid-October, depending on elevation and conditions. 6. Colorado mountain passes. If you want golden aspens instead of red maples, Colorado is perfect. Fall in Colorado is different from New England. The colours are often bright gold, glowing against dark evergreens, rocky peaks and blue skies. Great routes include the San Juan Skyway, Million Dollar Highway, Kebler Pass, peak-to-peak scenic byway, and areas near Aspen, Telluride and Crested Butte. The best time is often mid-September to early October because high mountain colours arrive early. 7. Columbia River Gorge and Oregon. The Pacific Northwest has a different kind of fall atmosphere: misty forests, waterfalls, rivers, and dramatic cliffs. The Columbia River Gorge offers scenic drives, waterfalls, viewpoints, and access to both Oregon and Washington landscapes. You can combine it with Portland, Mount Hood, Hood River, and nearby forest routes. Fall colours here can be mixed with evergreen scenery, creating a moody and beautiful road trip. 8. Ozark Mountains. For a later fall road trip, the Ozarks are a great choice. Arkansas and Missouri offer mountain roads, forests, lakes, and small town charm. Scenic routes include the Pig Trail Scenic Byway, Buffalo National River Area, Eureka Springs, and the Ozark Highlands. Because it is farther south, peak colour often happens later than New England, making it a good option for late October or early November. Here are a few road trip tips. Book early in famous regions like New England and the Smokies. Travel midweek if you want fewer crowds. Start drives early in the morning for better light and quieter roads. Bring layers because fall weather can change quickly. Check local foliage reports before finalising your route. And most importantly, leave room for slow travel. Fall road trips are not only about reaching a destination, they are about the drive itself. Stopping at overlooks, visiting small towns, drinking coffee in cold air, and watching landscapes change mile by mile. For classic fall beauty, choose New England. For mountain roads, choose the Blue Ridge Parkway or Smokies. For golden aspens, choose Colorado. For peaceful northern wilderness, choose Michigan's Upper Peninsula or the Adirondacks. For a later season trip, choose the Ozarks. Fall does not last long, but that is what makes it special. Subscribe to the Wanderer Atlas for more road trip ideas, travel guides, and seasonal journeys around the world.